Yo, what's going on, you guys, and welcome back to the Anime Plus podcast. This is your podcast for everything anime and anime related. And yo, we got a pretty fun one today. What we're going to be doing is I created a list of what I believe to be the 10 best shonen anime of this decade. So basically since 2020, and I'm going to rank it 1 through 10 or 10 through 1. And Owen doesn't know what my list is, so he's going to kind of react to it and let me know his opinions on it. But yo, before we get into it, if this is your first time here, I'm your boy Aray, and I'm with my co-host Aunn. Aunn, bro, how you doing, bro?
Yo, I'm chilling, brother. I'm excited for this episode. This seems like a pretty fun one. Um, I want to see what your number one is, bro. I want to see what you rank number one
Okay.
from all the shonen, because we've been getting a ton of crazy shonen, and I know the old big three ain't here, but we might get some crazy new ones. So let's see. Excited.
Hell yeah. So basically the way I did this, just so no one gets triggered, I did it so whatever came out like in since 2020 in that specific season. So long running anime doesn't really count, or whatever. For example, like one series comes out, we're not gonna have like the first half of the series. We're gonna just be talking about that specific season of the series. So
Oh, okay. I heard you. I heard you.
yeah,
But like, okay, so my question, AOT is on this or not? Because
potentially.
potentially, okay, so give me the rundown of what's not on here then.
Okay, so let me give you an example of one. And just because it's part of my honorable mention, so that way we can kind of get that out of the way. So, for example, My Hero is an honorable mention for me, but it's not the previous part that aired before 2020. It's the one that actually aired in fall of 2022, season 6, the villain arc.
Okay, so we're going arcs right now, basically. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, so we're going like seasonal. So,
Heard.
again, the first part of My Hero doesn't qualify because it came out before 2020.
I heard you. I heard you.
And
So
obviously
yeah,
like long running stuff doesn't count. So like no One Piece.
no Bleach. No, yeah. None
Okay.
what else? Bleach is in here or not?
All right, so I think I should just do the honorable mentions first. I feel like that makes more sense, right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So again, we're doing shonen anime, so we're not counting things like seinen. So like Vinland Saga is out, um,
Oh, okay.
Shoujo is out as well. So no romance anime are going to be on this list for the most part. But those ones are not on the list. But here are honorable mentions. All right, so I had Tokyo Revengers.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty much any part of
A
it.
shonen? Or is that like delinquent, whatever?
Yeah, that's
Like,
shonen. I would count that as shonen.
okay.
So that was spring 2021. I had Bleach Thousand Year Blood War. So just that specific part.
Yeah, okay. That makes
Again, I
sense.
haven't watched it, so I can't really put it on the list. But just from pure hype and from like word of mouth, I had to put this as at least an
Yeah,
honorable.
well, that's why I questioned it. I was like, yo, that's why I questioned Bleach first, because I was like, yo, that was Thousand Year Blood War was fire. So I don't know if he's gonna count this because it is like a very old anime.
Mhm. All right. Other than that, I had Aoashi, sports anime, I had to put down there. Mob Psycho season 3, bro. Like that was honestly really good. And then lastly, this might piss a lot of people off, but I had to put Chainsaw Man on here as an honor.
Yeah, okay. I know some people want that in the top 10 for a fact.
Yeah.
Me and I have mixed opinions on Chainsaw Man, but yeah, I think I do like your honorable mentions for sure. I gotta, and now I'm thinking, you got me thinking. I know, so I'm gonna guess a couple.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
gonna
Go.
I'm guessing a couple.
I won't say yes or no. I'll just kind of
So
know.
you tell me at least for this one if this is like on the list, if this counts. Like solo leveling that counts as a shonen?
Yeah.
Assuming, right? Okay, so solo leveling on that shit for a fact. AOT last season's on there for a fact. Um Demon Slayer that the one where he fought, it was like the marketplace one. I think that one's on there because that shit was sick. Um damn. Damn. I don't know how crazy of a JoJo fan you are, but I heard the previous one was sick. I didn't watch it. So that might be on there. Yeah, I'm really blanking out. Obviously, One Piece is not on here. Uh, JJK season 2 is for sure on here. That's a fact. Damn. Okay. I mean, that's some of my guesses so far, but we'll see as time goes on.
Okay, yo, all right. I like it, bro. I like the guesses, bro. I'm not gonna say yes or no. We can start off with number 10 if you're ready.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's get it.
Okay, so this number 10 spot was so hard for me. Like literally so many different anime could have fit the bill. Um, and I feel like this might have been like a diversity pick or something of the sort. But I had to stick Hell's Paradise here, which came out in spring 2020.
No, that's not a bad one, bro. That's not a bad one. I respect that number 10. Honestly, for me it was a really good first season of an anime. Um it gave me like solo leveling type of vibes, you know. It was really good. Everybody was on the hype, everybody was watching it. I binged the shit out of it. It took me a bit to get into it in terms of I didn't watch it immediately when it came out, but when I did, I just binged through it. It was a fire. It was fire. It was in terms of the fighting and how like there were like couple groups and each of them were like kind of discovering that fighting style or that power system on their own, and
Hmm.
I really like that. I think that was a good 10th pick.
Hey, thanks, man. I feel like it
I'm,
was good, but it was not in the top tier. That's why I kind of like was hesitating on whether or not to put it there.
so honestly, for me, I don't know what's up ahead, right? But definitely like this would be like a 10 to 6 for me, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Because I don't know what's ahead, but yeah.
All right, all right. I can respect that for sure. I don't know, man. It's tough because I wish there was more episodes so that way I could comfortably put it out there. You know what I mean? Like, it's just tough because there's so many good anime, shonen anime that have came out since 2020.
I get you. So like, okay, I don't know. I'm thinking of this like arc by arc. Like I'm thinking
Yeah.
like, okay, Demon Slayer has, a couple arcs that came out since 2020, but the one that struck out the most for me was like the marketplace one. You know what I mean? So I'm not looking at it from a perspective of the whole Demon Slayer. I'm looking at it from that arc. But what do you think? Or
Yeah.
how do you
Are you talking about like are you
like, you
talking
know how you're
about
saying like House Paradise doesn't have enough episodes? Like I'm only looking at it from a seasonal
yeah,
point of view.
yeah. So
Even then, is
some
this
of
like
these
half
had,
a core or like one core? I mean,
yeah, yeah. So some of these I kind of cheat a little bit, but for the most part it's pretty consistent.
okay, yeah, I heard you. But yeah, respectable number 10 for sure.
Okay, let's get into the next one. So
Yep.
coming in at number 9, and this might be a little bit of recency bias, but I put Solo Leveling here, which came out this recent season.
Ah, damn. Okay, solo leveling. Honestly, number 9. I understand why you put it at number 9, but because of what it's done, because of how hype it was literally number 1 the whole freaking time. And then also taking into consideration that this was a first time anime and it wasn't a manga, it was a manhwa before.
Hmm.
I would personally put it higher.
Okay,
I
that's
would
fair.
put it at like more in the middle-ish because it's been so crazy. And obviously, yeah, this recency bias for me too. But I don't know. Has there been an anime that has been this crazy from off rip, just like in the past like 3 years? Maybe JJK when it first came out. I don't know if it even came out in 2020 or when
Hmm.
that came out. It did?
Yeah, no, so JJK does qualify, but going back to your thing, like saying, has there been anything like that started off hot like Solo Leveling did? I
In
don't know
terms
if
of
there.
shonen, like I know, what was that? Music anime that went crazy? Oshinoko?
Oshinoko, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But like, yeah, other than that, in terms of shonen, yeah.
I honestly don't know. I mean, most of the ones that are on this list, they didn't really start off super hot. They ended up becoming like popular afterwards, after a couple episodes. This one just had so much anticipation leading up to the first episode, and they carried throughout the entire first season run. But yeah, I don't think so, man. And that might be one of the reasons why it's like, on my list.
Yeah, I mean I mean respectable number 9. Still again, obviously I don't know what's ahead, so
Mhm.
can't expect can't say much, but from like this is a like obviously a blind thing for me, so I'm gonna put this like at like at like a 6 for me. Yeah, at a 6. Just because just been so crazy from the beginning all the way to the end. That first episode was insane. The last episode was insane. Everything in the middle was insane. There was really no um like stopping points or like slow points. So it was just insane action off rip till the end. So I mean that's my opinion.
Okay. So next up, we got number eight. So number eight, bro, I'm gonna be honest, this is probably the most different out of all the different anime that are on this list. In terms of
Yeah.
different, I mean, this is probably not the only, this is probably the only non-battle shonen. I mean, there is one more on the list, but or maybe two more on the list, but I had to put this one here, bro, because of the popularity, the overall vibe, and it was just that good. So I put Spy Family out here, the first season, which came out in spring 2022.
So Spy Fam is considered thing. It's considered shonen.
I'm considering it shonen, bro. I don't know what else it
Okay.
would be classified as.
Honestly, I don't know, but it's like too friendly. I don't know what that if that even makes sense. Too comedic, you know. I don't know if that even makes sense, but
I mean,
um
it's in the Weekly Shonen Jump, you feel me? So I
yeah,
put
if
it
it's
there.
in there then yeah, it's a it's definitely shonen. But yeah, I mean Spy Family was fire. See, like the way I watched it, I didn't even watch it in seasons. I watched it all together, all at once. So it was like for
Mhm,
me, I can't really differentiate the seasons, TPH, but what I'll say is definitely the first part of Spy Family really hooked me on. Spy Fam as a story itself is just very intricate. It's interesting as hell. I would say just because, okay, the way I see Shonen is very different from other people, probably. You know, I watch Shonen for the fights. And yes, there were some good fights in Spy Family, but because it was more like comedic and like dramatic per se than it was like fighting, I'd probably put it seven is fine. I
mhm.
mean, it's
Eight, it's
fine.
eight, it's
Yeah, I
eight.
mean, yeah, eight is fine, but depending on what's forward, I might put it lower. That's
Okay.
my opinion.
Would you put it above Soul Leveling in House Paradise, or would you
No,
say
no,
no? Okay.
just because of the way maybe with House Paradise it could get away with maybe,
Mhm.
but solo leveling definitely not. Yeah, because solo leveling is the pure just that's shonen. That's what shonen is. You know what I mean? Fight after fight after fight, not giving up, keep going at it. And yeah, I think just because of how the plot is
Mhm.
for Spy Family, I don't think it's my type of shonen. I'd even consider it shonen, but that's my opinion.
Yeah. So it's kind of interesting. So me and you are part of. I don't want to. I hate fucking saying this. It's gonna make me sound old. I'm in my 20s, so fuck off. But me and you are used to the older style of shonen where it was mostly and mainly battle centric. So battle shonen. That's what we're used to when we think of shonen. So that's why me and you are automatically thinking, yo, shonen is, like the Naruto's, the Bleach, and so on. But if you think about it, like ever since I don't even know if it was like the mid 2015, 16, 17, probably a little bit after that. We started getting more variety in the Weekly Shonen Jump. Like we started getting things like Spy Family, where it's more comedic. Started getting a lot more sports anime after like Haikyuu popped off, and just like generally different stuff than what we're used to. I mean, like we got shows that literally would not pop off back then for our demographic at least popping off now. Like again, you mentioned Oshinoko. That's a perfect example. Like I could not really see that popping off maybe 10 years ago, but it's doing numbers now. And there's a couple other series in that threshold. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting. You know what I mean? Like the overall sentiment of non-battle shonen anime has really just grown in a positive way. And it's grown in popularity as well. So it's a cool thing to see. But I mean the category of shonen is definitely expanding. It's becoming more diverse. It's becoming more I guess you say elusive and versatile. It's not just battle shonen anymore. It's expanding past that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree completely. And it's funny because I was starting to watch One Piece Film Red today, and I'm not gonna lie, it did not feel like it's shonen, bro. It did not feel like, at least the first part, there was so much just musical parts of it.
Mhm.
And that's part of the diversity and expansion. You know, even One Piece is getting into it. Like we used to see back in the day when One Piece was just straight up silliness, just goofiness, and just fighting. and then now it's like progressing to a point where they're adding musicals, and it's a whole like theatrical event more than it is even a battle shonen. But yeah, I mean it's not a bad thing for sure. If anything, it's a good thing. We're still getting some battle shonens. We're getting different just types of genres. So I mean that's a good thing for anime in general. So yeah, I mean I'm just classifying it on the way I think of shonen. So yeah.
So, all right. So let's get into number seven. So number seven, honestly, it might shock y'all because we'd be hating on this series, but this is well deserved. Coming in at number seven, we have Demon Slayer Entertainment Arc. So this is when they fought that like their brother sister combo. This came out winter 2022. The first part of Demon Slayer came out before 2020, and if we're gonna compare the two seasons, the Swordsmith Village arc and this arc, and also Mugen Train, bro, this is light years ahead of it. Like this was a insane arc. I mean, the fighting was just insane. It was short, concise, but also like it was very, very good. So I liked it.
This was the fight. This was the fight where the I forgot which Hashira it was, but the one that has like
Sound.
mad hose, like the mad the guy that has
Yeah.
mad hose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about when I was trying to predict the Demon Slayer one.
Mhm.
I said marketplace. I meant this one. I don't know why I said marketplace, but
I mean it. I mean, oh, we're not going into that, bro. We're not going into
yeah, I'm about to get clout for this, bro. But I said marketplace. But you know what it was?
that.
So the place that they fought kind of reminded me of like the MW3 map bootleg.
What
So
the?
that's like a marketplace. So I just connected that to that. But yeah, that fight scene was one of the best in Demon Slayer by far for me. Um, bro, everybody was hype. It was like a Game of Thrones moment where like everybody is like posting it on their story. I don't know. That arc was insane. The fighting was insane. What was riding behind the battle was insane, and everybody was getting involved. It was just sick, bro. And I don't know, seven. Honestly, like me, I'm not the biggest Demon Slayer fan, and I think this is well placed. If not, I might even place this higher because that's how big of an impact it had. Yeah, this is weird coming from me, but yeah, I think that season deserved it for sure.
All right, let's get into the next one. So this one is kind of a controversial pick. Some people will say this is not shonen. Some people will say it's more seinen. But I had to put it here, bro. First of all, I gotta rep my isekai buddies. But I put Mushoku Tensei, the first part, which came out in 2020,
Damn, okay,
21.
okay,
I
okay.
put it here.
This is okay. I was thinking about Mushoku, but I was like, yo, it's isekai, right? So it's not shonen.
So, so
So
isekai can be shonen, but this one had more mature elements. If yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. So technically, it should be seinen, but I don't know, bro.
what's the difference between shonen and seinen for me and for the people that just don't know what that is?
Yeah, so shonen, from what I know, like I could be wrong about the literal definition, but it means for like younger boys, so like basically kids. That's where like the difference is with seinen. Seinen is for like young adults or like adults, like both. This is both male genders. Um, I don't fucking know Japanese, so I'm trying. But basically, long story short, seinen has more mature and like older type of content, you know what I mean? Like it's meant for like elder people in terms of like more mature. And then shonen is just, not necessarily meant for that. That doesn't mean that you like only kids should watch shonen and only adults should watch seinen. That doesn't mean that at all. That's just like what it's
It's just
class.
what it's more geared towards.
Yeah,
Either.
exactly.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. But yeah, okay. Mushoku is a very interesting pick because even though, again, it doesn't have those type of fights, it still does, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Like it still has those crazy fights, and we still see his progression. We still see like I really love the story of Mushoku, and this might be just biased because I just watched it, and also, it's my first isekai. But damn, six is a good spot. Six is a good spot. I think I would put Demon Slayer above this,
Okay.
TBD, just because yeah, Demon Slayer was insane. Even though I love Mushoku, like, and I don't even like Demon Slayer. I just think it was insane, and they deserve it. Mushoku was obviously fire, but I think I would keep it at a good 6, 6-2. I think 6 is a perfect spot. Just because as a shonen, again, more fighting per se, but again, the story was just elite. The story was insane. So, yeah.
All right, thank you, bro. Thank you. All right, so so coming in at number five. Again, this is a little bit of a controversial pick, but I had Free Aaron, which came out in fall 2023.
Okay, I haven't watched Free Aaron, so you're gonna have to give me the rundown on this. So, why'd you pick it?
Dude, I honestly don't know because the thing is, Free Aaron was just so good, bro. But it's like such a weird placement on this list. Like majority of this list again is like all like Battle Shonen. Like they have crazy fights. Free Aaron does have a couple of crazy fights, but like it's so much more chill compared to all the other ones. Like it's like more calming, like chill vibes type thing compared to the rest of the list. Obviously, Spy Fam's on here too, but other than that, like it was just so fucking good that I had to keep it on the list. Like I couldn't decide if it should go lower. I couldn't decide if I had to go higher, but I based it off of not only my overall liking of it, but also like the majority of like people. People love this series. Like this is literally like one of the best series that has come out at this like not even this year, bro, of the decade. And that's literally why it's on the list. Like there like you could you could ask two different people like what do you think of Free Aaron? And they'll give you two different like responses. One person will say, "Yo, it's the best anime." One person will say it's like trash or whatever. Some people say it's slow paced. Some people say like, "Yo, nah, bro, what are you talking about?" But it was just good, bro. Like I don't know, man. It's one of those things that you gotta watch it to kind of understand what I'm talking about. But I
So
had
it's like the plot, right? That's like the best part, I'm assuming. Like the plot, it was just like Mushoku, in my opinion. Mushoku, like it didn't have too many fights.
Mhm.
Yes, he was training here, like especially in the first season. Yeah, he was fighting here and there, and he was training and whatnot. But the story itself was so good, and I do see where you're coming from in terms of the popularity sense, because that's why I even ranked Demon Slayer the way I ranked it. So I understand where you're coming from in that. And because I don't know too much about Free Aaron, I'll say this is a fair spot, It's right in the middle.
All right, loyal. Again, it's one of those things that you gotta kind of like, I don't know, you gotta just kind of go with the flow with it. But I don't know, man. It was just that good, bro. That you, I keep saying that, bro, but it is. Honestly, bro, I'm gonna need you to watch it, bro, so you can
No,
kind
I'm gonna have to watch this. I'm gonna have to watch Free Aaron now. And especially since you said it's a shonen, I'm definitely gonna watch it.
of. Yeah, I would tell you to watch it when you want something chill, like something
But
that doesn't take itself too seriously, but still good. You know what I mean?
heard you.
Okay. So next up on the list, coming at number four, bro, I have Doctor Stone Wars, which came out in winter 2021. I had to put this here, bro.
Could you say that again?
Doctor Stone Wars.
Okay, okay. So, okay. I don't. I'm just dumb. I just don't know what do you call it?
Shonen?
Yeah. Like I don't know if yeah. Okay, so I didn't know Doctor Stone is shonen again. So shonen is advent. Okay, so my dumbass is thinking battle shonen only.
Yeah, that's
Shonen
fine.
is like adventure too.
It's anything that's basically meant for like
Okay. So
yeah,
this is so it could be very broad. Okay,
young male audience, basically.
got you. I mean, Doctor Stone. Doctor Stone is up here, bro. Me and you love the series. You said the New World or the Stone Age? Stone.
I like
Yeah.
the first part the most because like just like the way the like everything was coming together and just like the building of the world and all that stuff. That's what I enjoyed the most.
Yeah, I mean, this is the fight with Tusaka, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
how do you say his name? Yeah, that was the best season of Doctor Stone, in my opinion. It started off so well. They gave us so much like context so quickly while also like progressing the story. I think that's one thing that we both love about Doctor Stone, and we kind of talked about it like we called it like dopamine hits or like achievements kind of whenever they got like a new invention, a new system, something like that. Um, Doctor Stone's first part, just because of the way they set it up, just made it such a good show. And four, you put it at four, bro? Damn.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I had to, bro. It was so good, bro. It was so different than the rest of the list, and
It
I don't
is really
know.
good. It is really good. I'm not disregarding that. For so the way I'm seeing it is I'm not putting Demon Slayer over this. The shit is personally I am putting this over Demon Slayer because I like this better than Demon Slayer. So I think four is perfectly fine.
So out of all the ones I mentioned, would you put anything over this?
Nah. I wouldn't put Solo over this. I wouldn't put Demon Slayer over this. I wouldn't put Mushoku over this. Frieren, I don't know. And Spy Fam, I would not put over Doctor Stone either. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is a good, placement. I think it's a good placement.
I
We
appreciate.
do have very similar tastes in terms of what we like too. But yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, I was just about to say I don't think anyone else would agree with us, but bro, it's Aray Aunn. Feel me? All right. This is where we're gonna start to get into common ground with pretty much everyone else. And even this might be a little bit too low for most people. But coming in at number three, I got JJK, which is, pretty
Season,
self-explanatory.
season
So
two.
I kind of cheated, bro. I didn't watch season two, but just out of pure hype, I put it because most people were saying that it's better than season one. So I had to put it up here.
Yeah, okay. So I mean this is the one of the ones I predicted because bro, season two of JJK. Firstly, um we talked about this in the news pod. It's the most desirable anime right now.
Yeah,
Even higher,
most in demand to watch.
most in demand. Okay, yeah. So even now it's the most in demand and season two was just insane. I mean, me and you have our separate opinions on season one. And I think because of how much they switched up season one to season two, how action packed it was, I think that's also what made it even better because we weren't expect like at least for me, I know JJK fans be insane and yo, the amount of awards these guys won this season, three is a really good spot, if not two. I don't whatever two and one is have to be insane because JJK season two was absolutely fire.
I'm gonna be honest, pick number two is a little biased, bro. But fuck.
Let me hear it.
All right. Y'all know me, bro. Y'all know what I do be doing, bro. Y'all know I'm all about the sports anime, bro. I had to put Blue Lock, which came in fall 2022, as my number two pick.
Blue Lock?
Yes, sir.
Wait, Blue Lock is Shonen okay. See, I would have picked a Blue Lock in an instant, and I'm glad you put Blue Lock here because
Hey, let's go.
yeah, yeah, I would have picked Blue Lock too, bro. Blue Lock was okay. If we're talking like solo leveling had a really good start, I don't think any anime had a better start than fucking Blue Lock, bro. Blue Lock was insane. Every episode, it was just like, bro, no Blue Lock Saturdays or whatever it was. I forgot which
Facts,
day.
bro. That shit pissed me off when it wasn't Saturday, bro.
Bro, I swear to God, and like it would. I always compare it to like Game of Thrones because Game of Thrones had every single person like clenched to the sofa on a Sunday night every single time. Everybody would talk about it on Monday. Everybody would talk about it during the week, and then the whole on Sunday night, everybody's night, their stories would just be Game of Thrones. And I think that's the same type of thing I got from Blue Lock, and I said it for Solo. Did I say it for Solo? Demon Slayer. I said it for Demon Slayer. But yeah, for Blue Lock, it was just on a whole another level. I remember people started using like the Blue Lock like song in
Yeah.
like so many of their edits. It was just insane. And I think this is a really good second pick. Because I am biased too. I don't think it's biased. Fuck that shit. This was an insane season. Season two, great pick, bro.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I mean, bro, again, sports anime, that's my thing. But it just felt like everything was really well put together with Blue Lock. Like it was just hype from start to finish, and that's why I had to put it there. But yo, nothing beats number one, bro. You ready for this?
Last season,
Was it?
AOT last
Bro,
season.
why you just got killed that, yeah, that hype like that? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. It's not.
No way, no way, no way.
Bro, this anime hasn't aired yet. It's coming out in July 2024. Yo, Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest, bro. Now play that.
I'm dead, yo. Imagine,
Nah,
imagine, bro. That would be. I
Oh,
would be
y'all
like,
know my biases will kick in, bro. That shit going number
yeah,
one as soon as we
I'll be
redo
like,
this.
this is just an A-Ray list, bro. I don't even agree with any of the shit you said before now.
You know, when we redo this in like 2025 or whenever we do it, bro, I'll put it in there.
Yo.
Okay. All jokes aside, bro. AOT final season. I don't care. We're counting winter 2021 and winter 2022 and the last episode. Bro, that deserves the number one spot because everyone was on it week to week. Like your timeline on Instagram, TikTok was nothing without AOT, bro, when it was airing.
Bro, AOT, first of all, it was the finale. It was the ending of a decade-long anime. It was one of the best anime ever created. We got that last episode was an hour long. It was insane. People hated it. I loved it. We watched it. Me and Aray watched that together. So I think that's even it creates a more crazier bias in terms of sentimental value.
Mhm.
But yeah, like if anything has the Game of Thrones effect. I know I keep saying this, but these top three, top two especially, have this Game of Thrones effect that I'm talking about. And AOT AOT is the Game of Thrones of anime, and that's a fact. Like I know One Piece is its own thing, and I'm not gonna say it's Game of Thrones, but One Piece is its own monster. But if I had to directly um like one to one some like an anime to Game of Thrones, I'm picking AOT for sure. This list was absolutely fire. I think I would change a bit of the bottom half up, but
Okay, that's
for the
fair.
top half, I did like I would have guessed Blue Lock if I knew Blue Lock was on the list. But yeah.
All right, yo, I appreciate that, bro. Let's go. If you guys want to contribute to my list or roast it or agree with it, make sure you guys join the Discord. The link will be in the description so you guys can join there. But with that being said, that's gonna be everything for this episode. Thank you guys, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.
Peace.